I will read the Rice Settling Sutra first. So that sutra, this is to say ignorance. Last week we had this one. Something is born because something else was already born. And now here in the sutra, this is to say ignorance causes formation, karmic formation. So, motivated by ignorance, if there is no ignorance, no karma. Ignorance, then if we are eliminate ignorance, we will not create the karma. So if motivated by ignorance, which causes karmic formation, karma. Okay. So then karmic formation, so we have to create the karma, motivated by ignorance, and we have to have to plant this karmic seed, something, so that karmic formation causes consciousness. So consciousness, so karma create motivated by ignorance, and we create different kinds of karma, like virtuous, non-virtuous, neutral karma. All this karma should carry on the consciousness. Consciousness is the carrying karma. When we carry the karma on the consciousness, so then it is like carrying the karmic seed. So then karma have to happen, right? Causes, then that will cause name and form. Name and form causes six senses sources. So that's when we enter the mother womb, so we started baby coming 9 months, right? So it is first consciousness enter into the mother's womb, and then slowly growing our, inside growing mother's womb, and then name and form causes the six senses: eye, ear, nose, tongue, organ. We call this is eye organ is dominant condition. So three conditions. Eye organ is dominant condition, objective condition, and immediate condition, previous instant of mind. So these three conditions, whenever we see object, when I see or when I hear, eye organ is inside. It's not internal form. It is the base of eye consciousness. If eye organ damage, eye blind. So people who have blind, no eye organ. Eye organ is we call dominant condition. It is the basis of eye consciousness. So dominant condition, objective condition, immediate condition, previous instant of mind. So these three conditions, so we see, we hear, we contact. So these six sources. So six sources cause contact object. And contact cause sensation, feeling. Three different types of feeling, right? So happiness, pain, and neutral feeling. Sensation cause craving. So when we have sensation, then it will sensation will distinguish. Oh, this is good, this is bad. I don't like this object. I don't feel good. I feel good. All distinguishing, discrimination. That's craving. Create the craving. And the craving cause grasping, which is strong attachment. Both craving is attachment, Grasping is attachment, but grasping is very strong attachment. Grasping is very strong attachment on the I or self, me, It belongs to me, like that. When we go to supermarket, we may see many objects beautiful, but there's craving but not much grasping. When you choose one specific object, then grasping is started. It belongs to me, I want to buy this, and this is mine. So that grasping is strong. So then grasping causes becoming. Becoming is fully wrapped karma. So baby fully wrapped inside the mother womb 9 months, now ready to give the birth. So it means fully wrapped karma. So karma will produce the result. So so becoming causes birth, right? And then birth, baby. Did you notice when baby born, all baby crying, nobody born with crying. Nobody smiling. And then birth, then that cause birth. Then there's causes of aging and death. So that's 12 links. And then sorrow, and then lamentation, suffering, despair, and anxiety. Thus does the entire great heap of suffering arises. That's ignorance. So long as ignorance there, whole entire suffering. If there's no ignorance, no karma. So that is the what we call the till now all these 12 links of ignorance, that is afflicted dependent arising. So that's afflicted dependent arising. Now pure dependent arising, If ignorance ceases, karma ceases. There's no ignorance, no karma. Then there's no aging, no death, no craving, no grasping, all cease. So fundamental cause is ignorance. So that's now we are going to discuss about secondly karmic formation, which like potter, so who's making different types of pots. So similar karma, so different types of karma. So we have to meditate on the karma, but we have to trust the karma. How we trust the karma? We can speak karma, but we need to trust the karma. Trust the karma means we have to understand the deeper meaning of karma. It's not like everything happening is karma, but not like that. It means that first you have to contemplate or meditate on the general characteristic of karma, cause, and its result. What is the general characteristic of karma, cause? What is the result of that karma? Then, second, you contemplate the specific karma and what is its result. Once you have contemplate on the general and the specific karma, cause and effect, so that will give you contemplate what should avoid it and what should accept it. Virtuous action should accept. Non-virtuous action should be abandoned. So then you will start trusting the karma. So the trusting the karma means these action arise will bring you this kind of result. So you have knowledge of karma very clear, and you trust the karma, then you will slowly, gradually understand the deeper meaning of the karma. So according to Buddhists, right, there is no creator. We have no creator, like Christian We have creator, Islam, creator, everything is created by God. But in the Buddhism, there is no creator. Your own creator is your own karma. Your karma is creating all your happiness and pain. And there is no creator. So your actual creator is karma, actions. So therefore, first, if we trust the karma, right? Karma is based on everything. Whether you believe, whatever you're seeking, future good life, basis is karma. If you're seeking liberation, enlightenment, whatever you're seeking, goal, karma is the foundation, is the basis. You know what I mean? So therefore, we have to first contemplate general characteristics of karma. General characteristics of karma. We have to meditate one by one, you know. So that means certainty of karma, right? Number one. Number two is general increase of karma. Number three is action not accomplished, no result. Number four is karmic seed will definitely bring result if you plant the karma. So this is the general characteristic of karma. So that means certainty of karma is certain, right? Karma is certain. If you believe karma, right, it is certain. Whatever you plant, if you plant the, negative karmic seed, will produce pain and suffering. Positive karmic seed will produce happiness. Neutral karmic seed will produce, right, neutral feeling. So these three different types of karma. So if you plant the medicine, will get you medicine. If you plant the poison, then it will give you poisonous branches and everything. So it is karma is certainty, you know. So whatever we create the karma, small, medium, strong karma, it is certain. Certain means if the karma is complete, it will bring you result. Result will be depends on the how intensity of the karma. If the karma is very strong, it will bring result this lifetime. If medium, it will ripen, takes maybe years, 2 years, 3 years, maybe it will ripen. If it is very small, it will take into future sometime. This end of your life or maybe next life, if you believe karma will carry like this. So that means if the karma is fully ripened, right, it will bring you the three results. Right? That means fully ripened effect. Right. Number second is result similar to the cause. Number third is similar to the cause, returning karma or something like that. And number third is environmental. So energy of karma, you will experience environmental, somewhere very bad environment. So if the karma is fully ripened, right? So certainty of karma, karma is certain. Okay. So magnification of karma, general increase of karma, right? So karma, we should not think small karma created is not that important. So if we are creating small negative karma, it will grow. Unless you not purify the karma with the 4 antidotes, it will grow. If you create small karmic seed today, tomorrow grow big. month it will grow like, just like you plant the tree, small tree seed, it will grow and give you many branches. Similar to that, it will increase. So small negative karma will multiply, increase, become huge amount of karma collection, like water collecting. The drop of water will fill the whole bucket or pot. So it's similar to, so general increase of karma means karma will definitely increase if we not provide the karma, right? So that will increase. Now action not accomplished do not bring result, So if you don't plant karmic seed, there's no result. Right? We can see in our eyes. Sometimes plane crash, some people are still alive. Sometimes accident, some people survive. The people who survive not created karma to death on this action not accomplished, no result. You know what I mean? So if we don't plant the karmic seed, there's no result. Like it means that there's no result of the pain and happiness. Because if you do not plant the seed of the mango, no mango, no corn. You need seed to plant, grow any vegetables or whatever. So action not accomplished means, so we see the karma. Action that are done do not perish. So once you plant the karmic, it will not perish. It will carry. So it will carry means sometimes in the future or in this lifetime, or it will happen sooner or later. When condition arise, it will happen. So that's what we call the four general characteristic of karma. So cause and effect. So if we contemplate this general characteristic of karma, then it will build you some foundation to understand the karma and how karma works. Right? And then, so that's the general, right? Then specific, then individual, specific. So specific individual means we have body, speech and mind. So right, body, speech and mind. So body, body actions, speech and mind action creating karma, right? So actions of body, actions of speech, actions of mind. So individual means 10 path of karma, 10 negative and 10 positive karma. So that means first actions of actions of body, actions of killing, stealing and sexual misconduct, right? Speech, lying, slander, harsh speech, idle gossip. Mind, covetousness, malicious thought, and wrongdoing. Right? So 3, 4, 3, 10 non-virtuous path or karmic action. Now it is very important when we talk about actions of healing, right? So to complete the karma, it's very important to understand what is the object of object. We need object, right? Number one, we need object, right? Number two, we need thought or the motivation, preparation. Number four, we need conclusion or completion. Four aspects: object, motivation, preparation, and conclusion or completion. These four aspects, then any karma, good or bad, is fully wrapped in karma. For example, like object of killing, right? So if you want to kill, it is very important you have to recognize object very clearly, right? If your object, you want to kill certain, the object of killing is any sentient being, animal or whatever, that's your object of this object killing. But then object, then thought, for the thought, right? So you have clear recognize the object and fully intend to kill that object. And then motivation involved with three poison. Due to desire, kill. Due to hatred, kill. Due to ignorance, kill. Right? So you kill, and so if so that object and thought and motivation and preparation, there are many preparations, weapons, poisons, or in some case strong powerful mantras, preparation, So and then killing no good salada. But you have to understand, okay, if you have this object, motivation, preparation, completion is all finished, then karma is, we call it, fully up in karma. So if you are killing, then also then completion is, so it's very important, completion, object must be died before you, If you die before object, then karma is not complete. If you, like, object must be died before you, because you are satisfied. If you die before the object, it is incomplete karma. You know what I mean? So therefore, if you finish this whole aspect, right? Object, motivation, preparation, and completion, then fully wrapped in karma. If you miss one aspect, then incomplete karma. For example, like if you want to kill certain animals like pig, due to mistake you kill other dog, and that is your intention is to kill the pig, but due to mistake you kill the dog. So that is incomplete karma. So when the karma is incomplete, it is not fully wrapped in karma. So when these four aspects is complete, healing, then fully wrapped, you will be reborn to the raw realm, right? Killing. For example, like killing and helping or whatever. So when this karma finish, you will returning karma will return to you. Right? Returning karma, it means if you kill somebody, will kill you. You have to die. Like returning karma or the action similar to the cause. So when this finish, then you have energy of karma left. That energy you will be reborn in place. There are so many problems. Like South Africa, so there is violence with this. So that means the karma fully happened. Then karma is complete, then fully rapid result similar to the cause environmental result. Okay, so that it missed the incomplete karma. So that killing, right? Now stealing, object of stealing, it belongs to other, but it must be valuable object. If you steal rubbish, not stealing. If you steal stone or object must be it belongs to other but valuable object. So that is object of healing. And if you so you healing, right? The object belongs to other but valuable object. But and then motivation. So you have full intent to steal. You have to recognize what you are going to steal correctly, and then motivation. Due to desire, you steal. Hatred, force, and due to ignorance, right? So, and then preparation, right? Preparation. So your preparation. So now you are ready to steal, and once you get that valuable object, then you are satisfied. And that is what we call the fully run actions of the stealing. Now stealing, stealing can be different, right? So maybe you borrowing something, and then later you forgot, and then you satisfied. This is also stealing. And maybe if your friend is getting very good job, and by doing strange things, and then you get that job. That is also stealing. And also, like sneaky way, you can get force other people's property, and then you get this one. Then this is also stealing. But according to Buddhists, if you steal property of the Bodhisattvas and Buddha, then karma is not complete. Because Bodhisattvas and Buddhas dedicate all their property to others. So it's not like us. You know what I mean? If you steal Bodhisattvas' money, it is incomplete karma, because Bodhisattva dedicate all to others. So like so that karma of stealing. So when these four finish, complete karma of stealing. And then sexual misconduct, so that's object can be, object, sangha or man or woman, not contact sexually yet, right? And now thought motivate most desire, due to hatred, due to ignorance. People said, tantric practice is sexual like that, but misunderstanding. And then preparation meetings to the sexual, and then completion and bliss and orgasm. When these four finish, then it is called complete actions of the healing, stealing, and the sexual misconduct. When this karma is complete, fully happen effect similar to the cause, environmental karma will happen. If you miss one aspect, not necessarily receive all this fully happen effect, returning effect similar to the cause and environmental karma. Now here, so this is actions of the body. Now it is said that when we create this karma, right? So if we are going to create good karma, right? if we are going to create good karma, initial state, you very strong intention to do this kind of, right, and initial state, very strong intention to do this kind of good. And then, while you're carrying this karma, and His Holiness says you have to put all your effort to ripen this karma. And at the end, so initial stage, you have very strong intention. While you're carrying karma, you put all your effort to ripen this karma. And at the end, you will dedicate this karma. It will become huge, good karma. Okay, but also opposite. If some point you have to do some negative things, so something, no choice, Some people are going to work or whatever, no choice, right? But you have to work. So that initial stage, intention is very weak. You don't want to do this anymore, but right? While you are carrying this karma, you don't put all your effort to ripen this karma. And at the end, and if you have huge regret, the karma becomes very small. Even you create negative karma, it is small negative karma. Initial stage, intention very weak. While you are carrying karma, you don't put all your effort to ripen this karma. But at the end, you have full regret. Then karma becomes very small. So this is very, very important. And so, here Vasubandhu said in the treasure of knowledge, the karmic actions are the most forceful tend to produce their effect first. If the intention is equal, both negative and positive, right? Both intention is equal, then intensity of karmic action is equal, then which is close to ripen first. If close is equal, if the close is equal, right? So intention, if the intensity of karmic action is equal to that of another karmic action, then the result of action with the individual is most close. If the close is similar, then which is familiar to ripen first. If the familiar is similar to another karma, then Vasubandhu said that one that is committed earlier tend to be ripened first. Okay, so we have like karma action, right? So Vasubandhu said, if the karma, we have many karmic seeds, right? So the intensity is negative karma and positive karma. If the intensity is equal, so which will happen first means equal, then which you are close is ripen first. If you are close to negative, it will ripen first. If you are close to positive, it will ripen first. If the close is equal, and then Vasubandhu said, which you familiar will ripen first. If you are very familiar to negative, it will ripen first. If you are familiar to the positive, it will ripen first. If the familiar is equal, then what should do is which you committed first. If you committed positive, it will ripen first. If you first committed negative, it will ripen first. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the karma, So karma, when we talk about karma, Buddha said it is much subtler than emptiness. Only Buddha can understand whole meaning of the karma, Even ordinary people, even Bodhisattva, Arya, they can understand certain level of karma, but don't understand whole meaning of karma. Only Buddha. Therefore, it is much subtler than the emptiness. You know what I mean? With example, Buddha gave an example of the peacock. Peacock feather. Have so many feathers, so many colors. If you ask Bodhisattvas, they cannot know what cause will bring this one. Only Buddha can understand this. The result of this, all the peacocks, feathers, beautiful, all this. So karma is understanding karma is what we call the two kinds of view, right? Worldly view, understanding law of cause and effect. Understanding law of cause and effect then will dispel the ignorance of the karma. Understanding, one is right view, which is right view means understanding ultimate nature of emptiness, will dispel the ignorance. So generally speaking, two types of ignorance of the law of cause and effect, ignorance, fundamental ignorance. So law of cause and effect is worldly view. It is everybody have to practice. You know what I mean? Everybody have to practice the karma. Whether you are a believer or not believer, doesn't matter. Karma is happening all the time. You know what I mean? So if somebody, you can see some people try very hard to get money, they're not receiving money. But you don't try, it is karma, So the karma created, this happened in cultural revolution time in Tibet, China, So all these poor people, China, Chinese people, reach them and give them all kinds of money. But later they become poor, rich become rich. So it's like karma. So that is the meaning of the general characteristic of karma. Contemplate, and then we contemplate on the individual karma, and then we know which is fully wrapped in karma, which is complete karma, or which is incomplete karma. So then we will we have clear knowledge of what should be accepted and what should be abandoned for your future life, for your liberation, for your practice. You know what I mean? That's the meaning of karma. Any questions? Yeah.
Got a couple of questions. That's
Yeah.
okay. The first one I've always sort of struggled a bit, or been puzzled by, that when a karmic cycle isn't complete. So, as you say, if I intend to kill the pig, but accidentally kill the dog,
Yeah.
so you say the karmic cycle is not complete.
Not complete.
But there's still a causal link. I've still caused huge damage.
Yeah, it's all good, but it's damage.
To that
It
being.
creates karma, but it's not complete karma. When you, by mistake, you kill other, you create the killing, karma of killing, it's not complete.
So what karma has actually been created?
Object, motivation, preparation, and completion must have this four. can't miss one aspect. If you miss one aspect, then incomplete karma. But you still creating karma when you are killing. By mistake, you kill the dog. You're killing karma. Karma of killing. But it's not complete because your intention to kill pig, and you're not satisfied too. No completion too, right? By karma creating, but it is incomplete karma.
But there's still an imprint being left, isn't there?
Imprint there always. Karma, no matter done or whatever, we plant the imprint all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if I kind of sort of flip that around, when you were talking before about if somebody steals my bodhisattva, it's not complete. If if somebody steals from an ordinary person like myself, and I think, the teachings say that I mustn't be attached to this object, so I give it freely away.
But if you then it depends on if you dedicate for others, then no problem, no killing. but not complete karma.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If somebody steals from me, but I kind of dedicate or give it freely away mentally, then the karma's not complete. If somebody's stealing from me, and I say, the teaching said I shouldn't be attached to this object, so I give it freely.
Yeah, then no problem. It's not complete karma.
So the karma's not being because of my.
Then
it's not complete for the other person.
Yeah, because you dedicate for others. So that's, remember, object belongs to others. Right.
So it means that
so if you dedicate others, then it create the karma, incomplete karma.
Yeah. So you can alter the karma. You can interrupt the karma of others who act harmfully towards you.
Yeah, definitely.
By making it incomplete.
Yeah, definitely. No.
So those people, Geshe, who say, for example, they lose a child in a car accident and they forgive the other person who was driving in the car, what they're doing is they're creating incomplete karma for the person that caused the accident.
Yeah, but you see some child accident people, some people still alive. But that's we're talking about action. Do not plant the seed, karma will not happen, right? Karmic. Action not accomplished will not bring result. Right? So you have to create the karma. If 10 people going in the bus, if accident, if 8 people died, 2 people is still alive, the 2 people will not create karma. Action not accomplished, not bring result. They don't create karma to die with this accident. You know what I mean?
Is there a connection between the person then that's caused the accident accidentally, like that hits the bus that kills the 8 people? Is there a connection between that person?
There's connection always, but
somehow
we are talking about whether karma is complete or incomplete. Connection always there, when you are associating.
So Geshe, say if somebody wants to kill somebody, but they say, oh, I can understand that it won't be complete if the person dies before me. So they give them some poison that they know is going to kill them in 10 minutes, and then they kill themselves. Before that, 100% they know that person's going to die, but they suicide on purpose. They would it would seem as though it would be kind of complete because they killed it and they know the person's going to die. Even though they can...
Satisfaction. If they are satisfied, then complete. If there's no satisfaction, then incomplete. You know what I mean? If satisfied, then doesn't matter. You do this, it's complete. If there's no satisfaction, incomplete. You know what I mean? So that's accidentally. There's Tibetan people go to Indian army. They Chakurida is very high mountain. And then one Tibetan army and all are Indian people. a very dangerous road, you know. I've been there, you know. Very, very dangerous. And then bus, bus come a very dangerous road and bus fall down. And bus fall down and stuck on the tree. Huge, thousands of kilometers. So all people died. But people think all gone, you know. But Tibetan man is still there. He didn't die on that accident. Because he got this protector code, you know. Wearing protector code, very important. We call the white umbrella protector code. That's very famous in our Sarana monastery. Everybody wants this, wear this. So he wear that. And then accident happened, all gone. He's still alive. He's saying, give me water. Somebody voice coming, you know. And then people come and pick him down. Only he survived. And then they said, how does this happen? All gone, you still. He said, this protector pushed me back. Somebody like this. He didn't die, you know. So that's kind of like karma.
What about with suicide? How does that work?
Suicide generally is, according to Buddhism, you know, 500 years, no human life. Suicide.
That's karma on yourself sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very huge karma, you know what I mean? Due to mental. Maybe have some problem mental and suicide. Buddha said 500 years no human life if you suicide. No good. Okay, thank you.